Good afternoon, family, friends, and colleagues. My name is Summer Jackson. I have had the privilege to know Dr. Bartley for 15 years. He has been an inspiration and a role model in my life and many others. He had many titles over his 35 years of service, including teacher, assistant principal, principal, professor, and K-8 supervisor. Dr. Bartley has tutored many students over his 35 years of service, including my children. As I look out in the audience, I see so many individuals he has worked with, his family, and former students. I am honored to be one of the people asked to give a farewell speech for Dr. Bartley. As I reminisce, I immediately think back to 2015 when I first met Dr. Bartley. We were co-workers. He was fresh out of college and had so many ideals. I remember first seeing him and I thought, well, let's see how long he will last. At that moment, I thought he would not last 6 months, but I was wrong. As a teacher, he had the best classroom management, unique ideals, and so creative. I must mention that he exceeded growth every year as a teacher and received bonus after bonus for his high EOG scores. He was and still is one of the best math teachers that ever worked in our district. He was always optimistic. I remember reviewing benchmark data and I was so pessimistic, but not him. Dr. Bartley believed in the students, but he also believed in me. When I felt like a failure, or when I felt like I could not get the scores where they needed to be, Dr. Bartley believed in me. I remember being on the school improvement team and positive behavior intervention support team. We always set goals, and when everyone felt as if the plans were just impossible to reach, here comes Dr. Bartley saying, yes, we can achieve that. I cannot explain how much that meant to me, and all I can say is thank you so much. How could I forget this? Even during your first year teaching, which was challenging, you still came to work with a smile and optimism. Who worked weekends? Who made sure PBIS and SIT paperwork and data were correct? Who answers the phone all times of the evening and night? Who always completed the task regardless? That is him. I would always think, where did this man come from? I mean, he never stopped. It did not matter when you called, he would answer. I had the honor of working for him when he became assistant principal. I was the cheerleading coach, and I honestly had no idea what I was doing. I told him I was utterly lost and needed someone to help me. Well, guess who came to the rescue? You guessed correctly, Dr. Bartley. He stepped up and became my assistant. He handled all the paperwork, drove the bus for every game, and gathered all materials. He was indeed my lifesaver. He sacrificed so much time for the students. But if you were to ask him today whether he regretted it, the answer would be no. You see, I had no budget for cheerleading, but Dr. Bartley had it all covered. He handled it all from the snacks, new cheerleading equipment, down to the diesel for the bus. Determination was seen when working with Dr. Bartley. He was determined to succeed. He wanted his students and teachers to grow as well. The quote, "The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a man's determination," is so evident in his career. I remember when Dr. Bartley became the principal at Southside Elementary School. He walked into a true challenge. The staff was, well, I shouldn't say, but that did not stop him. The school was known to fail, and the students were performing way lower than the country and state. Knowing these facts, he was determined to turn the school around, and he did just that. Within the 4 years being the principal, Southside Ashpole moved from an F school to a C school. I have also to say that year the school budget was terrible. He wanted all new MacBooks for the students and teachers. Guess what he did? Wrote a grant and was awarded funds to purchase the latest technology. He was determined to get new technology, and he did just that. However, I will not mention our nightly talks while he was writing the grant. Remember that? I hope you realize the times you helped me. I will forever be thankful for the personal and professional advice you gave me over the years. I will miss hearing "I appreciate you," or "Have I told you lately that you are doing a great job?" These statements meant so much. You did wear them out at times, though. Just kidding. I appreciate you always having an open door policy. Your office served many purposes for me, but also for students. During challenging times, he always knew what to say to make everything better. You were a great colleague and a fantastic friend. I often feel like you should have become a therapist because you saved me many times. Trust me when I say I stayed in that office with a problem. Although tomorrow starts your retirement, do not be surprised when you get a phone call or a message from me at midnight needing to talk. It is hard to see you go, but I know you will continue to advocate for education from your current and past colleagues and students. We want to thank you for everything. You made a tremendous difference in Robinson County during your 34 years of service. I wish you nothing but happiness and enjoy retirement, my friend, because you truly deserve it. I am sure you have a cruise booked for next week or traveling to a tropical island. Enjoy your family, friends, and retirement. I will join you soon. In 6 months, you are more than welcome to come back and be my teacher assistant. Just kidding. Thank you.